Wild Sheep Foundation presents Sheep Shape. Deep in the Yukon, Rick Carone has left boot tracks on miles of rain-soaked terrain. After a cold, wet night on the mountainside, he and his guide Jessica have powered up with a hearty breakfast. The weather has finally surrendered for the time being, so the team is on the hunt to find Rick a ram.
That one on the right looks pretty alert, doesn't it? What do you think?
They're the same rams as we spotted last night. I don't want to spook them because we don't really know what's around here quite yet. So we'll go on the other side of this ridge and we can come up above them and they won't see us. We'll just stay off skyline. And then when we come back tonight, we'll do kind of a full circle and we'll come down this ridge and check them out and see where they are. See if they picked up any others. How's that sound? Game plan?
Game plan.
While Team Stack-On makes their move on a band of rams, Kelsey Burford is preparing to leave bear country. She's ready to punch her ticket to sheep camp.
We just got our camp packed up, having mountain house dinner, waiting for the plane to come in and pick us up and take us to sheep camp. We left a couple of tents up just in case it starts to rain or weather rolls in and they can't come in and get us. But great food, great company, and a beautiful evening.
While Kelsey and the rest of Team Miapta are waiting for their chariot to touch down, Rick and Jessica are gaining ground on a nice ram.
There's a big square rock. It's like a big
that one right there. I see
right
it.
there. That's where we're going. The key to this is quiet, because he is right there.
Okay.
Right there.
Rick takes a moment to put a charge down the barrel of his muzzleloader before making his final approach. But before touching off a round at long range, he'll attempt a 350-yard stalk on this ram to get within bow range.
Keep looking up here, because he can swing around.
The high-altitude hiking is taxing for Rick. It's been just over a week and a half since his last chemotherapy treatment, so he's struggling to keep his lungs full of the thin Yukon air.
He could be as close as 50 yards on the other side of this big boulder. You know, it's mind over matter like we talked about before. And when your guide tells you that there's a shooter just at the top of this ridge, you dig deep and find a way to get up there.
Rick's guide Jessica leads the way. She needs to get an accurate range on the ram, so Rick can decide whether or not it's close enough to attempt a shot with his bow.
Am I going down?
No, you're going in that cut right there, and he's right around the corner.
Jessica's natural instincts as a seasoned guide tell her that they've taken one step too many, alerting the ram of their presence. The doctor gave Rick an 18% chance to live past 1 year. Jessica is determined to give him a 100% chance of leaving the Yukon with a ram.
I need a range.
Here, put down the bow. Let's switch to the muzzle loader.
Your range.
Good shot. You hit him. You hit him hard.
Wobbling.
He is. He's running up that ridge. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
The lead has been propelled downrange. Rick and Jessica hurry over the ridge to see if his aim is true.
Yes! I never
You want to touch him first?
thought in my wildest
Go grab.
dreams, oh my gosh. Ty, we got major. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? My dad's birthday today, August 14th. I said a prayer coming up the hill. I'm out of gas. I am out of it completely. Coming up over the top. I mean, those things are so resilient. I mean, I heard it hit, but he just stood there. Oh my gosh, I mean, look at this. I mean, God's creation here. Thank you, Lord, for all this.
In an instant, the pain and burden of Rick's intense cancer treatment regimen have risen into the clouds, like the smoke rolling from the end of his muzzle loader. Rick is doing more than just beating the odds. He's more alive than ever, on top of the world with a ram in his hands.